The Browns have 5 picks in the first 2 rounds, Mary Kay, including 4 picks in the top 35. So the question here is, how many starters do the Browns need to add on Thursday and Friday, but specifically in the first 2 rounds of the draft?
Well, ultimately, you would want to add 5 starters in the first 2 rounds of the draft. But if you're talking just specifically about 2018, we already know that the first pick, the quarterback, is not going to start in 2018. So I'm going to say 3 or 4, depending on if they package one of those second-round picks, number 33 or 35, to perhaps move up into the second round, or if they, in some other way, package one of those second-rounders because they're so close together. But I would say that they need to come away with 3 or 4 starters in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, and you use the, we use the term starter a little bit loosely because obviously that quarterback that they pick will eventually be a starter, right. And they've added some veterans at position, so maybe a guy they pick doesn't come in and start right away. Think of Joe Hayden, for example, back when they drafted him. But
right.
I'm kind of with you. I think if you make all of those picks, through 64, I think you've got to add 3 starters. Even if you move up into the first round, you've got to move up and get a guy, like a David Njoku, who's going to be a starter for you.
Yeah, and you know what? Even Hugh Jackson has said, given the fact that they probably will rest the quarterback for most of the season, you have to come back and add some impact, some punch to your team with the other picks. And you always expect your first 2 rounds of draft picks to be starters. So number 4, if they stay right there, you've got to get a guy that can come in and basically make the Pro Bowl within a couple of years. That's the level that he would have to be at.
3 starters on the first 2 days. That would be very busy for us and very good for the Cleveland Browns.